Hey, have you ever wondered how you can immerse yourself into a culture that's new to you? Like you moved into a different country, like I did from United States to Siem, Cambodia. Well, I want to tell you a few do's and don'ts. I've got my notes with me, of course, and I want to tell you some of the things that really helped me to immerse into the culture. Well, welcome back to Ottoman Asia, Cambodian style. Like I said, how do you immerse yourself into a new culture that you moved in for retirement or working or whatever, And I'm going to tell you a few things about that, how I did it. And one of the biggest things that really immersed myself into the culture, I'll show that last, of course. Come on now, I'm trying to make a video here, okay? All right, well here we go. Let's get started. First of all, I just want to say one of the don'ts. Here, let me turn this around so you can see where I'm going, okay? How does that sound? Okay, first of all, don't put yourself in a bubble, okay? What do I mean by that? Just don't surround yourself by expats, people from your own country and things like that. Not saying, don't make, expat friends, but, if you have just nothing but like-minded people around you, your growth is going to be somewhat limited. And from what I've found when I first got here for the first few months, that after a couple of months hanging around the same friends, the conversations get to be kind of like the same. It's like a deja vu conversation. So you got to expand yourself a little bit to really enjoy and to learn and the spiritual journey. Because for me it's kind of a spiritual journey also. It helps you learn about, where you're living, who's around you and stuff. For instance, the first apartment that I was at, there was, probably about 60% expats. And, up on the fourth floor there's only 2 apartments. And so I was just, and they were Russian. And so it wasn't like, you had some I had some Khmer neighbors. But I always made it a point to say hello to everybody there, and hey, how are you doing in the elevator? How's it going? And after a while, you start getting to know them. And one of the things that I did when I first got here, I had to stay in a homestay just on the outskirts of town. It was owned by a Khmer family, and to this day, they're my best friends. They turned from friends to brothers and sisters. All their children call me uncle out of respect. And, and you really got, they even invited me to a wedding, which I thought was really, take that as an honor. And that's, if you ever get invited to a wedding, definitely go to it. Definitely, it's a nice place to meet people and learn about the culture. So, yeah, just try to expand yourself with the Khmer people, and I'll tell you how to do that here next. Sok sabay. Plantain rice. Yeah. I'm good. Good. I like. Okay, I'll go make video. See, it's really kind of just that easy. The guy's working in the field, and stopped and talked to him for a little bit, and but so how do you make the friends with the locals? Well, I know here in Cambodia the easiest way is to smile and say hello. They'll smile and say hello back. 99% of the time. Hello. Yeah, don't be don't be, I don't know how to say it, like in the United States, people are kind of standoffish a little bit. Sorry, I'm not really cutting it down, but it is my observation. People are just so much more open here with their friendship. So like in your neighborhood, like I said, talk to the people in your apartment complex, the locals, just hello. She was busy taking a turn. Yeah, you'll be surprised how friendly they'll be. They'll bring you over fruit sometimes, and grandma will bring some soup or whatever, They're really giving people, Other things like, at the local store, just don't go there and buy something and say thank you. Talk to them. How's it going? How's the kids doing? If you show interest in them, they'll definitely show interest in you. So the stores, the cafes, just the people that are hanging out in your neighborhood, say hi, how's it going? And they'll most of the time, if they do speak English, they'll strike up a conversation. That's really all it takes. It's not hard at all. And also, like, the type of apartment that you get, or I should say the location or whatever, if you're right down in the city center, yeah, you're going to be surrounded by a lot of expats. And I kind of found myself in a bubble in my first apartment that I was at. I wanted to get out, not like way out in the village. I don't think I could actually live out in the village. I need internet. But, apartments that you can see that most of the people are Khmer, and you're just more immersed into that particular culture. Also, when making friends, and this is not for everybody, but help if you can. They really respect that. If your neighbor's kid is sick and they're wondering, they're worrying about, oh yeah, needs some xylomethorphan or whatever, but they can't afford it. Bring them down to the pharmacy and buy it for them. Say, hey, don't worry, just trying to help, do what I can, and they will most definitely respect that. Yeah, it makes friends into brothers and sisters, like I had mentioned. Start getting to know people. They'll invite you to weddings and things like that. I've even been invited to funerals and cremations, which was a totally different story. I did not know that was going to happen. But if you ever do get to go to a wedding, definitely go. You may be the only barong there. Barong is a foreigner, but they're very open to that, and you can make friends there also. And it's also a good place to taste some of the cuisine that you may not taste, out in the city or at the restaurants and stuff. It's usually like a 5-course, so there's like a lot of different tastes you can have. So with that, don't be afraid of trying some new foods. Start out easy, because I'm going to guarantee your stomach is not used to or not ready for some of the things, especially like for people like me who have Crohn's disease. So it's really difficult for me to try new foods. Don't all of a sudden try the Khmer papaya salad with a whole bunch of raw foods in it. I would end up in the hospital. But some of the foods is really good, and but definitely don't be afraid of that. And another good thing to do is to learn some of the language. That's true anywhere in the world. Even if you don't know a lot, if you just know a few phrases or whatever, they appreciate that, and they respect that you're trying to assimilate yourself a little bit better. Which, side note on that, don't try to make the new country that you're living in like the one that you just left, because it's not going to happen. People will say, well, we do it like this back home, and it's worked great there. Well, it's been working great here for centuries more. So, don't try to come here and change it, please. But yeah, if you learn the language, it really doesn't take all that long if you're good at learning languages. I went to school, and there's several schools here, and you can go for like an hour a day, 3 days a week, and that costs you, like I was saying, before the dogs interrupted me. What was I saying? With the language, you can go to school 3 days a week, cost you about $100 a month, and within 3-4 months, you'd be surprised. Conversations, you may not be fluently conversational, but it helps, especially when you're learning about things that help you shopping in the markets, asking how much price, bartering the price, And people appreciate that. Now, here's another one that's, don't get me wrong. I want to talk about Buddhism. And I'm not saying change your religion, become a Buddhist. No. What I'm saying is try to be open-minded with Buddhism, and you'll understand the culture a whole lot better. And you might be surprised after you shut off all the dogmas and things that are in religions, the do's and don'ts, the rules, that you'd be surprised how I may kind of be like yours, also your original religion. But I don't know. I found that true. Take the man-made constructs out, and they're all basically about the same. So what helped me the most learning about the Khmer culture here, and that was after a year and a half living here, I actually found a girlfriend, a wonderful woman, and made friends with her family, and that was like the ultimate immerse, I guess, into any society. You get to know the person, the foods they like to cook. You talk about cultures and beliefs and the reason why this, that, and that's firsthand stuff there, And let me turn this around again. And it's a very nice feeling. When you're learning, you got to keep on learning, and accepting the cultures and different people, and it's really, for me, it's very rewarding. I think that's. I mean, I'm not saying, hey, come on over here and get a girlfriend. No, take your time. Definitely take your time. Like for instance, myself, I wasn't looking, but for a girlfriend or anything like that. But I knew that there was some girl out there looking for me, and of course she wasn't looking, but it was very serendipitous. And I think if you go out and if you're looking for a girlfriend, you're going to find most of the time trouble. Not always, but I've known friends and stories, and just let it happen. And other than that, if you're still here, you're my number one. And if you're interested in this video, I've got another one I'll put up there, Culture Shock. So hey, check that one out. I'll see you later. Bye.